Also, the city held a dedication to the newly acquired Ellesmere Canyons.
In the 1980s, Ellesmere Canyon was proposed to be the site of a 190 million ton landfill and would have been the largest dump in the world. A groundswell of opposition from local residents led to the city, with the help of federal legislators and the Walt Disney Company, to stopping the landfill proposal. The 842 acres of open space purchased by the city is the last of the undeveloped land, now preserved for the public to enjoy. Ellesmere Canyon encompasses about 2,600 acres, with 1,200 acres owned by the U.S. Forest Service and 400 acres donated to the Mountains Recreation and Conservation Authority. Recently, Ellesmere Canyon was annexed by the city of Santa Clarita into its boundaries. Councilmember Marcia McLean talked about the day.
Today, we are here celebrating the fact that Ellesmere Canyon is finally in public ownership and annexed into the city of Santa Clarita after 25 years of first it being a done deal that we were going to have the world's largest dump at the gateway to our city, to today where it is open space forever. It links to Whitney Canyon, Placerita Canyon, the Santa Monica and San Gabriel Mountains, and it is preserved forever. And the SCV Canyons Preservation Committee was formed 25 years ago to make sure that this day happened, and I can't thank the people who worked all those years in this valley to help save this canyon from being the world's largest garbage dump.
Earlier this year, the City Council held a dedication to the new Iron Horse Trailhead, located off Magic Mountain Parkway and Turney Road.
The Iron Horse Trail project was part of the entitlement approval for the North Valencia 1 annexation approved by the city in 1998. The amenities were constructed by Newhall Land and include a trail rest area with shade structure, water bubbler for horses, and bike racks. Additionally, an equestrian staging area, landscaping, and lodgepole fencing were added to the site. The new Iron Horse Trailhead will allow hiking, biking, and equestrian use to cross the old 1898 trestle bridge at the start of a 4-mile trail which connects to the South Fork Trail. The centerpiece of the trailhead is a custom art project created by Idel Tisber and Diane Fotorero. The art piece highlights historical milestones in the history of the Santa Clarita Valley.
The Santa Clarita City Council hosted the annual State of the City Luncheon, held at the Valencia Hyatt. Each year, the City Council has an annual tradition of presenting information to the community at a formal luncheon highlighting what the city is working on, how funds are being spent, and what types of programs and projects are being planned for the upcoming year. The Cheers to 25 Years, the Best Is Yet to Come themed event included updates on current projects such as the Canyon Country Community Center, hundreds of acres of new open space, the Santa Clarita Public Library, law enforcement milestones, traffic improvements, upgraded landscape median projects, and much more. It also featured a look at up-and-coming additions, including a new park and ride facility for commuters, adding lights to the fields at the sports complex, and designing 2 new fields at Central Park. This year, the city invited local youth to participate in this year's Youth in Government program. This Week in Santa Clarita correspondent Olivia Doty was on hand with the scoop.
Hi, this is Olivia Doty with This Week in Santa Clarita. This year, the city hosted its annual Youth in Government program, where high school students from all over the city get a chance to work closely with those in local government. Let's take a closer look into some of their experiences. Over the course of the 2012 Youth in Government program, the interns had the opportunity to work with city staff on various projects. Right now, I'm standing with Kyle Dansby, Jeff Barber's Youth in Government intern for the Arts and Events office. So Kyle, can you tell me a little about your experience in the Arts and Events office?
Well, right now we're working on consolidating all of the public works around Santa Clarita and putting them onto one website so everyone can view them.
I'm joined here today with Brendy Heater from Environmental Services and her intern, Paige. Paige, do you mind explaining to me some of the projects you've been working on with Brendy?
Well, I kind of help her a lot with what she needs to get done and some of the things that she has. So right now, I helped with the green checklist, which is something more for the kids, like to learn how to preserve water, to help their environment. And then I've helped with, we're making an application for a challenge that would be given to big businesses about who can save the most energy over a certain amount of time through different programs. So there's been a lot of little things that I've helped with, but I think those are the 2 that I kind of enjoyed doing.
Brendy, do you mind telling me how it was like with your intern?
You know, I love this program, and Paige was a great intern this year, and she helped with a lot of stuff, and her previous background of doing research really came in handy because she just hit the ground running and did a lot of research for us. As she said, she helped update some things that were on our website, greensantaclarita.com, and she's just been really helping us do some research, and as well as learning a little bit more about what we do every day.
Not only does the program consist of 2 internship days, but also consists of 2 educational days. During the educational days, we've had the pleasure of speaking to several guest speakers, such as the City Council and the city staff. We've toured the city and its art facilities, and we even got a chance to meet the LA County Board of Supervisors. Akil Cherikapalli shares his experience of the educational days.
Part of Youth in Government has educational days, so in one day, Mr. Mike Murphy came to us. He's part of intergovernmental relationships at the city, and so he came and talked to us about the kind of stuff he's involved in, like the Whitaker Burmide property, couple annexations the city's trying to acquire, and how there's ongoing legislation that he's trying to pass in Congress to benefit the city, and that opened my eyes and my ears, and stuff that I didn't know, and I don't think many residents do know about things that city is doing, which all are for their benefit.
Why did you want to get involved in the Youth in Government program?
I thought this would be the perfect way to explore my career options, see what kind of programs I might get interested into, and see if local government is a good fit for me, and so far I have not been disappointed.
With this year's Youth in Government program nearing the end of its course, the participants gave some words of advice to students who are interested in participating in future city programs.
I would say to pay attention to your surroundings and come to work or come to school ready to learn. Make sure that you are asking a lot of questions if you don't understand something, and most importantly, do internships. You can't get enough internships to help your resume and to help you succeed in the future.
Allegra, what's some advice you have for anyone who wants to get involved in the internship?
I would say open up your horizons, try something different. Like for me, this was completely out of my element, but I actually enjoy it. So just try and open up, try new things so you can figure out what you don't like and what you do like. And it helps you try and figure out what career you want when you're older.
So there we have it, the Youth in Government program, a program that not only teaches the youth, but the adults who participate in it. For more information on the Youth in Government program, go to santa-clarita.com.
2012 was an exciting year for the city of Santa Clarita. A lot of major events happened this year, and This Week in Santa Clarita was there to capture it all. That's all the time we have for now for our 2012 recap show. For This Week in Santa Clarita, I'm Lauren Seifa, signing off and wishing everyone a Happy New Year.